Hey guys, my name is Austin Schirling, here with you to show our level. My level, some of y'all may know me as AJ. My level is based off of Costco and Sam's Club. It's a food warehouse. I call it Bosco. The area structure itself is inspired by the different Costco's and Sam's Clubs and warehouses and things like that that I've seen throughout my time. The actual outside structure is based off of one that I saw in Tokyo because I thought how obscure the entrance or the back area was. It was actually where they had like some kind of conveyor belt full of shopping carts. In the mountain areas, I was inspired by a Costco that I saw in Summerlin, Nevada. But the overall narrative for my level is that the Bastions have sent you to the food warehouse to grab some non-perishable food items to bring back to the camp to use, for everyone to use and eat, not to sell or anything like that. There are other collectibles here that you can pick up for inventory, some cash. So we see our first objective is to open the gate to the warehouse. This is the back area, and these are the truck, like the loading dock trucks. So you'd see like the semis and stuff. They're locked into the Costco to deliver the food, and one of them got knocked in, so that's why we were going to be able to go through here. You'll see the scrapper message says the door shut behind me. I wanted to give the impression that the player got locked in to the warehouse. There's nowhere for him to go. He cannot exit through the front like he came in this way. So we have the red light here indicating over this box that it's collectible, and that one is the first one for the food ration as a part of our overall objective. This is kind of like the distribution area that you want for the food to come into, and you see the move conveyor belt to continue exploring. You can't get over, nothing you're able to do, get through the boxes. You're not able to make it over the conveyor belt. So Tristan in our class played my level last time and said to spread the boxes out for this conveyor belt to go look for, have the player go look for the boxes. So that's what I was able to do, kind of to increase some immersion there. So they see the loading thing had 3. They're not sure where the last box is, or if you haven't found it yet, back here. Go over there and bring the last box. These boxes would just be like, regular food items that you'd see in Costco. The bigger ones that we'll see here in a moment. You have the collectible. You'll see that one is just another one that adds to the food ration. So now we have 2 out of 5. So the first reward for completing that first introductory, both the gate and the conveyor belt mechanic. So you see this long hallway. I wanted to give the impression that you're crouching through this really long hallway, maybe like an area that you don't usually go through in a Costco that's not open to the public or something. So now we're open into what would be open to the public at Costco, which we have this very large open area. The shelving units are knocked over. This is the introductory or the practice area for the conveyor belt mechanic. Obviously we need to continue to clear a path to make our way through to get the other food items that we came here to grab. A little bit more difficult this time with the pressure plate being elevated and now being elevated as well as the boxes to go grab them. Not have the hidden one, you look around and you find that the last box is here behind this door. Able to place those on there, and that moves the conveyor, allowing you to have a perfect send through and grab this collectible. That was really interesting. I tried to grab the shadows to line up this area instead of putting a light. So you see that actually doesn't add to the food inventory ration. It just adds to the cash collectible now. So we now have 2. These food boxes you would see in Costco as like, they have granola and like trail mix, chips, clothes items, sometimes things like that. So when I get through here, climb up through into the pharmacy to drop down into this broken roof. where we find ourselves in the practice, or the practice mechanic for this gate here. We can't get through, and we have to find our way to the exit. We have the collectible here that adds to the third one reward for completing those behind you. I had Brianna play this last time, and she said that she was a little confused on what to do once you got trapped in here, and that was kind of what I was going for here. So you move these boxes that we're able to move out of the way with the Gramble, and we see our hidden lever to clear our objective to find our way to the exit. We're still looking for some more food items, so we enter now, which would be the area, and if you guys seen in like the local Costco's or probably some other Costco's and things like that, the area of where the liquor and the remaining of the food that comes in from the beginning of the Costco's come in. So we added, you see that one didn't add to our inventory except just with the cash. So we have 85 bucks now. We have this now going to twist our mechanic of the conveyor belt, getting our boxes lined up on the pressure plate in order to successfully continue our way through the maze. And you see the conveyor belt moves here. We have another food ration adds to that. We have another pressure plate to continue through the maze. However, this one only needed, I just pulled that off there, dang it. Two or three boxes, or two boxes just to be able to get through it quickly, so you didn't get held up too much. So we're still missing one perishable food item, and here's where we're going to twist, and we see that we have our movable food crates items out of the way to reveal our last lever that opens in this back area leading to the mastery area. You're not able to get through, so that activates the objective. It says leave safely, don't get burned by the fire. So we see here we have a lot of block box colliders and damage volumes, and the fire itself constantly smoking through the conveyor belt. Something happened here in the liquor area. We have the pressure plate so the player knows now to master this without having to get hurt. To get out of here safely. Something happened with the conveyor belt causing them to malfunction, to get on fire. But enough pressure still can move the conveyor belt safely out of the way. So you have the fire there. See that? You get touched by the fire. You move the fire and get through. Back here we have the same thing. We're going to get through the maze. We have the conveyor belt still on fire. If you see through here, you might be able to see the last mechanic and the last rewards. You want to get through here safely, moving the conveyor belt out of the way. So now you're out of the way of the fire. That completes our objective to leave safely. And these two mechanics, or two collectibles here, add to objective. Just in case you missed one on the way through, you get rewarded for completing it at the end. And that's our completion of the level and the master area. Leave out through here, and we'll continue on to whoever's level that we work with next. I decided to go with the food warehouse level just because it's very easy to connect that narrative-wise to the story that we're on our way to complete whatever mission we need to do. We also need to take care of the community and grab food rations for the Bastions. Look forward to working with y'all, and I appreciate y'all checking out the video. Thank you so much.